Hello beautiful people, how are you doing? You are welcome to our channel, and we are the farming couples and we are the loving couples. Of course, my wife is not here with me. It's a weekday and then she has been to the office, and then we are working here. We are applying water. We are waiting our watermelon, just like we promised you that we are going to plant watermelon. We planted it about a week ago and it has germinated. You can see, but no rains at this time. And then since we told you that we are not the owner of this land, we cannot dig well or put a permanent irrigation in this place. So we decided to be so creative about it. So about two days, we apply about 300 liters of water to the germinated areas and then to some portions that have not germinated. We actually thank God that the germination rate is very high. The germination rate is very high, and everything is coming out well. But if we fail to apply water, you can see this place is very dry now, but applying water will make everywhere to be very soft. It's not wet now, so for the next 2 days we are not going to apply water. The water will be enough for it to survive or to do well, because in the next 2 weeks we'll be applying the first set of fertilizer. First of all, we'll be using NPK, and then after NPK, by the maturing stage, then we'll bring in what's it called, we'll bring in urea fertilizer. We are so careful because we don't want to match on anyone. You can see one is here, another one is here, another one is here. Just like we said in our last video, we planted it at a very close range, because normally, ideally, we shouldn't plant 1 year and plant another 1 year, but we planted it at a very close range because this is dry season and we want the gap to be, to be very close so that it can do well. Had it were rainy season, we wouldn't have planted 1 year and then you'll be seeing another 1 year. At least the gap would have been from here to the other side of my end over there. But because it is dry season, we decided to be a bit creative about it. So you can see someone is helping me fetch the water. One of my people, they are helping me fetch is helping me to fetch the water while I apply while I wet it. Because if you tell them to wet it on their own, they won't do it well because of the distance of water, which is just about 2-3 minutes away, but they won't do it well. So I had to leave everything at home just to come here and then do the wetting. This is 4, which is much, so I'm going to remove the least of it, which is this. So it's 4, so I have to remove the least of it, which is this. So are we thinking of transplanting? Okay, let us transplant it here. Then we'll take care, we'll observe it using this palm tree as our demarcator. We'll be using this palm tree as our demarcator, so you can see just adjacent. So let's do the planting together. Let's do the transplanting together. Yes, let's accompany it with water, and then here it goes. So that water can actually sit a little bit there. So this particular one, if it turns out well, then the first person to comment will be giving the person special gift, or the first person to remind us to ask about it is a special child. We are going to treat it as a special child. So it's a special watermelon, and we are going to treat it as such. So we are applying water, and then you can see I want to ensure that the water gets into the root of it, so that it can actually do well. We are very happy about the germination rate. To be sincere with you, we are really happy about it, because it really turned out well beyond even my own imagination. I was afraid just like I told you, we tried it some 4 years ago. It didn't work out well. Of course, we know better now. We now know better, and then we are extra careful, and then ready to spend more, to invest more in it, ensuring that nothing is lacking. Because in the next 2 weeks or so, we'll start applying pesticide, just to ensure that nothing touches it, to ensure that, because it will be too late for us to start applying it when things have gone wrong, or when the pests are already feasting on them. It will be too late by then. So we've been here for the past 1 hour or so, because we have done the other part. Although it's not wide, but it's very lengthy. It's very lengthy. So we'll be doing that, and this is a journey that we want you to go with us. Please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And one thing you can notice about us is that farming is not something that we have to paint in a superficial manner. Basically, of course, it needs knowledge, and that's why we have a channel like this for you to learn. You have to be knowledgeable about it, when to plant, how to plant, the spacing, the chemicals to apply, I mean the herbicide, the pesticide, the insecticide to apply, and what time do you have to apply it, and at what frequency. So those are the things we teach, but beyond those things, there is nothing superficial about farming. Some people will think, oh, some people will paint it as if you have to understand the entire AI before you can farm, before even in your garden. No, it's not as difficult as that. So it's not as difficult as that. You are doing it and you are enjoying it. This is our passion. It's our passion. Of course, you have to love what you do for you to get the kind of results you want from it. So you have to love what to do. You can see, I know the plants are really happy that they have water this time, and you just like can see, by 9 we'll be stopping the application, because by that time the sun will have been coming out, and we don't want it to affect it negatively. We don't want to, so that's why we came before 8 to start the watering. To start the watering, we'll cover the entire place, and then cover the middle, and then we are done for today. We are done for the, you will see the growth, you will see the process, you will see the growth. No water, no rain, I mean no rain, nothing. But beyond that, we want to ensure that we do all year round farming. So farming is not a part-time thing, it is what we do all year round. Thank you for being there for us. If you have questions, if you have suggestions, if you want to teach us what we should know, what we should do for us to get bumper harvest, better yield, please, of course, drop your comment in the comment section. We love you. You are the farming couples. Bye.